Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. What about yourself?
I'm not bad myself, having fun. So I guess the first thing is, this is your big first move into Hollywood, your new show. This is so cool. The first thing I think everyone needs to know is how do you say your name correctly, so people can say, oh, that new girl in that new show, and they can say your name. How do you say it correctly?
Well, thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. It's Maitreyi Ramakrishnan.
That's awesome.
That's
Well,
me.
my Trey, I loved the show. I got a chance to check it out. What was the first thing about the show that just made you laugh? Like, I'm looking at the different scenes and I'm looking at the awkwardness and all the plans and the scheming. So, what was your favorite part when you first read about the script?
Honestly, I love a lot of the scenes that I really like are the ones between her and her mom. There's a lot of like really fun scenes going on there, and it's complex and works on so many different levels. And also the scenes that she has with her best friends.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and you know what? That's what I want to ask about too. What is it about the crew that makes them so fun? I mean, each one of them has their own kind of feel, and they're all kind of uh, geekiness or awkwardness. What is it about this crew that's just fun?
Because it's a real just trio of friends, like Fabiola, Eleanor, Davy. They're just a real trio that so many people are going to be able to relate to in just, your own friend gang. And hopefully people start comparing themselves to the trio because they're just so quirky and fun. They're really unique characters that are still real and many people can relate to.
And one of my favorite parts about this show, especially with your character, is working with Dr. Ryan Niecy Nash. I mean, she's kind of like she's the sounding board that I feel like every young girl would want because she's 100% real and she doesn't care about anything else. She's just trying to give what she thinks is best, but she's also got an attitude too. So, what was it like working with Niecy?
Niecy is amazing, and it's amazing to be able to say that I had her as one of my set partners. And those scenes are really important to me because it's nice to show that therapy is a natural, normal thing, and it doesn't have to be super serious. And their relationship between the therapist and Davy is calm. Dr. Ryan is Davy's, sounding board, like you said, and that's really refreshing and quite heartwarming to see.
And then I have to ask, when you talk to your friends and they ask about this show, how do you explain it to them? How do you explain what the show is to them?
Well, I tell them as little as possible because I know they're going to watch it and I want them to be surprised. But I do, tell them that it really does break all the stereotypes and it is groundbreaking in the sense that you're going to have to leave your assumptions at the door and you're going to have to really watch this show for what it is and really realize that, you know, this isn't an Indian show or a brown show. It's a true, heartfelt, warm comedy.
Very much, but it still does a great job of servicing who she is and her heritage and where she comes from as well, don't you think?
Yeah, because it still is important to touch on culture because we don't do that enough, especially for people of color. But at the same time, it's important to not make it all about that because there's so much more to somebody's life than just their culture.
Very much so. I guess the last thing I have to ask is, did you have fun or was it awkward with the boy? Let's just say. Because
It was
I mean,
all the
we're
fun.
looking at an image of you touching his, he's putting your hand to his chest, and was that awkwardness
um,
all acting, or was that part somewhere in there as well?
oh no, that's all acting because me and Darren, we're such homies. We constantly roast each other. I don't think we can be in the same room without dissing each other. But at the same time, I remember that day on set and we were just chilling and trying not to laugh because we just are joking around like that. That's how we roll.
All right. Well, I just want to thank you very much for joining us today. This show looks like so much fun. I hope you had fun making it, and I hope everyone gets a chance to check it out. Thank you very much.
Thank you.